friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm continuing to decorate my home for Christmas, and this week I am moving into my dining room, a room that holds so many special memories, laughs, family traditions. It's been a great gathering place for our family throughout all the Christmases. I was lucky enough to inherit all this furniture from my in-laws when they passed, and so it's been in the family for years, and I do host my husband's family for Christmas every year, and having the furniture in here just brings us all together. So let's get into decorating this room and getting it all ready for Christmas. To get started in the dining room, I'm going to be starting with the centerpiece on my dining room table. This isn't normally where I start, but I was excited to try and recreate a table centerpiece that I saw recently when I went shopping at Kirkland's for the very first time. If you missed that video, I will be sure to leave a link to it in the cards above. It was the first time I had ever visited a Kirkland's, and I saw this tablescape using Nutcrackers, Greeneries, black candlesticks, a very similar table runner to what I have. So I was excited to try and replicate it as best I can. I'll try to leave a clip of what I saw there here in a minute so that you can get an idea of what it looked like. So I had found these Greenery picks at Hobby Lobby during the same trip down south, and I got them on their 50% off sale, so it was a great price. And these picks are also from Hobby Lobby that I've had for about a year now, and I use them in the fall and I love them. I think these little blue berries here worked perfectly for this tablescape. I've done a lot of red and white in the rest of my house, so in this room I wanted to change it up a little bit. Normally in the dining room I keep it a little bit more towards the greens for Christmas, and I'm going to try and continue on with that. So I'm going to continue working on this centerpiece and see if I can kind of recreate what I saw at Kirkland's. I love these red velvet balls I picked up at Michael's this year. They are absolutely stunning, and then the white ones were also from Michael's too. The green balls I've had for a number of years because I usually put them on the tree that you see in the background there in this dining room. And I just love the way this is coming together. Now I'm bringing out my black candlesticks. 3 of them are actually from IKEA, and the other 3 are from Amazon, and I will try to leave a link to those in the description box below in case you are interested. And then the candles are remote controlled and they are flameless, and they have flickering and they can go on a timer. I love them. So they were the perfect addition to this tablescape. The reindeer are actually from my local dollar store.
See you holding me so near. I see snowflakes on the chimneys, and the candles have a certain glow, a secret and a song, even church bells sing along, and the children making angels in the snow. Oh, what a gift to be given. How lucky can this old heart be? And I fall into peace and
Next up, I am going to give some Christmas cheer to this side table that I have. I sometimes struggle with this table, but I do love the way it came together. This is a crock that I've used in a number of places in my home. I put a vase in the middle because it is so wide, and I don't have enough florals to fill it, so I find the vase holds them up quite nicely. These white picks I've had forever, the same with the pine cones. And then these I got on that same trip to Hobby Lobby this past fall. They weren't in the Christmas section, but they really remind me of some evergreen stems, so I thought I would use them here. And I think it turns out really, really sweet.
little things that I wanna hear, and the stars up above, they are shining with love, listening to this song playing on, listening to this song playing on.
I think you can see a theme starting to form in this room, and it was totally unintentional. I love nutcrackers at Christmas time. Actually, my whole family loved nutcrackers at Christmas time, and one of our traditions when my children were little was my parents would take all the grandkids to see the nutcracker at Christmas time. It was a big sleepover at Grandma and Grandpa's house, and they had big fancy dinners and they got all dressed up, and my mom started taking the grandkids as soon as they hit the age of 2. And to this day, we are starting this tradition with my granddaughter this year, and I am so excited. So yes, nutcrackers hold a very special memory for us in my home. Let me know of any traditions that you are continuing on, or if you have grandchildren or your kids are getting old enough to continue them on. Let me know in the comments below some of your Christmas traditions. And yes, I do realize looking back now that my red nutcracker is missing part of his boot, so I have to get on that and get him all fixed up. Now I'm I'm going to move over to this side of the room and work on this sideboard. Normally, I have another tree that sits on the other end of the sideboard, but if you've been following my series, you know that I moved one of them into the kitchen this year, which I am loving. I am loving having a tree. Even though it's small, I'm loving having a tree in the kitchen this year. So I just have the one, and that's fine. I really love it because I'm trying to keep things a little simpler. So I just use my green ornaments, and I have some red and gold little balls that I placed in there. And now I'm just going to continue working on the rest of this sideboard and bringing in some more festive touches. Now at this end of the sideboard, I'm going to stack some cookbooks. I decided to use some of my cookbooks I have in my cupboard. These ones I've had forever. My mom gave them to me, and this one is very, very special. She gave it to me shortly after I was married. I think it was shortly after I had my son. It was 1995 for my birthday, and I will read you the quote that she put in here. My dad never gave a book without putting something inside, some little quote, some little words of encouragement. So here is what was written in this book in January 16th, 1995. To my darling daughter, Kelly, to help you carry on the traditions we have come to love at Christmas and pass them on to the next generations so that it can always be said that they knew how to keep Christmas well if anyone alive possessed the knowledge. This is a quote from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Love, Mom. And it was one of our favorite movies to watch, and I treasure this. And I, to this day, still use this cookbook and reference it at Christmas time. It just warms my heart so much. So thank you, Mom. You thought I didn't still have, I bet you thought I wasn't using it anymore, but I do. Now I'm going to show you a few little clips of how it all came together. I am loving the room this year. It's quite different for me. It's a little more pared back than I usually do in this room. Even my husband noticed, but he loves it. He keeps walking in and commenting on how pretty it looks. And believe me, he is a man of very few words. So this really warms my heart to think that he is noticing it this year. And I am loving my centerpiece with all the red, white, and green balls, all the beautiful greenery picks, and of course my nutcracker and my candles and my deer. I just think it looks so lovely. But I want to thank you so much for spending some of your very valuable time at this time of year with me today. I hope that I was able to give you some decor inspiration to add a few little Christmassy touches to your dining room if you are looking for ideas. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you back each week as I share more decor ideas, some more Christmas decorating to come. And if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up and share it with family and friends who you think might enjoy it as well. And don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. Leave my channel here, because if you do follow me, you would have seen what this room looked like a week ago. It was a disaster. But I want to thank you once again. And until I talk to you in my next video, guys, and to all my family and friends down in the US, I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving weekend.